In the previous lesson, we saw that, in this manifested universe, the cycles of the quaternary may well stretch into infinity. Perhaps this is so, but our next problem is to go through some concrete examples of the functioning of the law, tetragrammaton. 1. The first element, yod, father. The second, he, first he, mother. The third, va, child, while the fourth he the second, is the influence of the whole family on another, which will be the fifth element. This influence generates common interests in both families, sixth element. United by these common interests, a group of families, seventh element, acts upon another group of families, eighth element, thereby creating solidarity between both groups, and so on. This is the general pattern for the creation of nations and states. 2. Genius, 1, yod, fecundates, inspires, a scientist, 2, he. The latter accepts the descendant of genius and thereby provides the possibility to create an androgynous real element, 3, va, which, from one side, accepts food from the scientist, but otherwise acts alone in the outer world and surmises the activity of the whole cycle, 4, he. The very name of which will be passive intelligence, he, if it is he, or active intelligence, yod, if it is yod of the next cycle, and can fecundate its environment, which is able to accept the new cultural impulse. 5. 3. Morning, 1, yod, prepares and plans its daily business. 2, he. The results of the work show themselves in the evening. 3, va, which, by the mysterious passage of night, serves as a starting point for plans and activities for the next day. 4, he. 4. Spring sowing, 1, yod, is transformed by summer conditions. 2, he. Gives fruit in autumn. 3, va, and by using collected reserves during the winter period, regulates its activities and passes on to the next spring. 4, he. Each cycle of initiation is divided into 3 phases according to the quaternary of the Hermetic initiatory circle. In 3 symbolical degrees of the ethical, orthodox masonry of Ashmal and Flood, the yod element is represented as the degree of the novice. In this degree, a mason makes his utmost efforts in order to reach self-knowledge, the knowledge of darkness, and ethical indolence of the layman. He incessantly tries for self-education and improvement. Such an active degree necessarily needs a lot of hard work. The very ritual of initiation for the novice has plenty of hints about errors, faults, and sad, hard experiences. As element he, first he, in this initiation there appears the degree of companion, fellow, representing the realm of experience which becomes possible for the mason who successfully passes through the first degree. A companion is introduced into the society of those who have already passed through their initial difficulties, and he can then enjoy their brotherhood and kindness. The ritual then symbolizes the pleasures of knowledge in general, and in particular, the bliss of friendship, mutual assistance, and the tuition of experienced masters. As element va, there appears the master's degree, a man who already knows the character of life, activity, in the Masonic society, and who now has to become acquainted with the idea of death. A master lodge is a synthetic representative of the whole Masonic family, second he, if we consider it from the point of view of its formation, or as a new yod, if we evaluate its influence on the society.